Alright YouTube, what is going on? Hightower 5000 here, today bringing another Runescape 3 quest guide. Today's quest is a shadow over Ashdale. I can start this quest by speaking with Gudrik in his house in South-West of Taverly, just south of Lodestone. So Lodestone is just north of the bank, run directly south and you will get to the ocean here. Requirements for this quest: there's absolutely no quest requirements or item requirements, however I would recommend bringing a decent amount of food. Make sure however you leave 5 inventory spaces free. You also want to be bringing some armour and a decent weapon. Higher level you are though, it will not really be required. Anyway, once you are ready, run west into Gudrik's house. Start talking to him and ask about the shadow over Ashdale. Then he'll give you some background information about what's happening in Ashdale. And then it'll come up with the quest prompt to start the quest. Hit accept quest button. And then that is you begun the quest. Finish off speaking to Gudrik. And then head to your west again onto the pier and then board the gangplank. Hit yes that you're ready to travel out to Ashdale and then you'll be entered into a short cutscene. You can skip this if you want, it's just a panoramic view of you on the boat. And then after about 5 seconds the cutscene will end and you will arrive in Ashdale. Now that you've arrived in Ashdale, what you're going to want to do is run north and then up the steps. You're then going to see this pile of slime, you're going to want to investigate it. And it's going to say a pool of greeny goop. You're then going to want to continue up the stairs and running north. You'll see at the side there's another pile of goo on the floor. You're going to want to investigate that. This has a claw in it as well. And then after that you're going to want to continue heading north. And then on the left you're going to see a house with an NPC in it. You're then going to enter and you will automatically start talking to Lucy. She's going to ask who are you and all that sort of stuff. You say that you're here to help. Continue through the dialogue with her. And now she prompts you with 3 options. You're going to go through all these options, starting off with the top one, now the second one, and then now the third one. During the third one, it's going to enter you into a very short cutscene, which is going to show you the sewer behind the house, like so. And that is where we're going to be entering to. So you're going to want to exit out the back of our house, down the stairs, and then enter the sewer via the sewer pipe. Alright, so now that you're in the sewers, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head east along this path here. Stay on this path, do not go south until you get to a crossroads, and then you're going to want to go north and then to your west a bit and you will arrive in this nice large room. You'll now enter into a cutscene, which you can skip if you want, but I'll show here. You step in some goo, and then you hear something flying around, and then it comes across as an enemy, which you have to kill. So this is it here. It's a crashing scout, I think they're called. I'm not sure what they're called. But anyway, quite easy to kill. If you're a low level, they will hit, so you might want to bring extra food. You might even want to bring prayer pots, obviously, but it really doesn't take that much to kill. And then once you've done that, exit the room to the west and then head north. Tiny bit east and then north again. Then you're going to want to go to your west, up some stairs, and then you're going to see a ladder, but another one of these scout things drops down, so you're going to want to kill that as well. Just like so. And then you're going to want to climb up the ladder, and that'll be you leaving the sewers. Okay, so now that you've left the sewers, you'll realise that you're on the other side of town, so what you're going to want to do is head to the southwest. There's the lodestone down there, which we'll see later on. So you're going to want to come to your southwest and then climb up these stairs here. So you're now heading in a southerly direction, and then you're going to enter into a cutscene. It's going to show you a house sort of on the end or on top of a wee pillar on a cliff edge, and there's going to be another 2 scouts on your way over there, so you have to kill these both. Shouldn't be too difficult. As you can see here, I'm combat level 112. Those are my stats there. I could be using a lot better armour and weaponry. I've got some ranging. I've been ranging. I'm trying to level up my range for another quest, so I've been ranging, so I just grabbed a whip out the bank because I knew that these monsters wouldn't be too difficult. They're no set level, so. But you can see why I have brought some food, because there are quite a lot of these to fight throughout this quest. Anyway, so once you've done that, you're going to want to continue heading south, and then you're going to want to open up the gate. Gate opens quite strange actually, and then you're going to run up these stairs here and then open the door. Once you've opened the door, you're going to come over here and inspect this bus sort of object here. I think it's supposed to be a head sort of on top of a pillar. You're going to turn it, and then it's going to start to shake, and then it's going to open up a staircase for you, a secret staircase. Before you go down the staircase though, you're going to want to search the table, and you're going to find yourself a page from an old journal. You can read this if you want to, not overly interesting, and then once you've done that, you're going to want to climb down the stairs. Okay, so once you climb down the stairs, what you're going to want to do is enter into the room, and you're going to have to kill these two scouts, like we did earlier on in the quest. Only one of them should attack you at one. Run over and kill the other one. Once you manage to kill them both, what you're going to want to do is come over here and search the dead smuggler. Right, okay, so once you have, as I said, killed the scouts, what you're going to want to do is come over here and search the dead smuggler, and then you're going to find a leather journal. You can read through that if you want, however there's not anything important that we need to know in it as of right now. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to want to continue in an easterly direction, that being north, and then you're going to enter into this room here of barrels. You're going to then enter into a cutscene, and it's basically going to show you a door and a barrel system. So basically you've got to get the water from this barrel back here all the way to the door, and that'll open the door for us. So to start off, we're actually going to run up near enough to the door, and the boxes to the south, we're just going to take the two items that are on there. So one is the valve inner wheel, and then you're also going to take the pitch. You're then going to run up here, and there should somewhere here be the valve outer wheel as well. You're then going to want to use the pitch on this crack or this opening in the pipe here, and that's going to patch it up. You're then going to want to use the two parts of the wheel on each other. Turn the wheels on the barrel because they've already got some. So you're going to start to turn the wheel on this barrel. It's going to fill up this bucket here. You're then going to turn the wheel on this barrel here to fill up this next bucket, and so on and so forth until we get to the last bucket. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so what you're going to need to do is come over here and repair socket. You're then going to attach the other wheel to it. You're then going to turn this wheel here, come back over here, turn this wheel here to the final bucket, and turn the wheel here. Because you've patched the pipe, the water will go through it, and then it will unlock the door for you just like that, nice and simply. So now that the door's opened, you're going to go through. Okay, so once you pass through the door, you're going to enter into this room, and then you have to kill all the scouts. There's 3 scouts in this room. Watch out for your health here, because your health might drop if you're killing all 3. This is where the food comes in handy. Make sure when you're moving up and around the room you do not get very close to these pods, or you will fail this room and have to go back to the start of the room. That's what I did on my first attempts. Just a wee note as well, if you search this chest over here, you get given 125 coins and an uncut sapphire. Finally move up and kill the last scout if you've not done so already. Once you've killed all 3, you're going to enter into another cutscene, and then it's going to open the door for you or burst the web automatically. So you're going to want to head through there, making sure you're not getting too close to that pod over there, and now you're into a new section. So as you see, you've got another warrior here. Basically what you're going to want to do is not be seen by them, so only run when they are facing or not facing your direction. So when they're facing up the way to the door, you're going to want to run over and pull this lever, and then that basically brings up the spikes from underneath them and kills them. So now that warrior's turned around, I'm going to run across and I'm going to pull the lever, and it's going to bring up spikes, kill the warrior, and then it opens the gateway at the top. Quite easy. Once you've done that, head up to the gate, to the barrier. It's a barrier, that's what it's called, and then pass through the barrier. If you fail these sections, which yes, there's quite a high chance you could if you misclick or if you get lag, then don't worry, you're not reset, you just go back to the start of the wee subsection. So if I fail this next section here, I'll just restart it back around here. Okay, so similar situation here. Basically what you're going to want to do is the lever's over there, but I need to wait, so I'm going to have to follow this warrior around, come up behind the warrior, pull the lever, so I'm going to activate the spikes again, kill the warrior, and then it's going to unlock, or destroy I should say, the barrier for us, like so. Moving on into the next room, don't run right into the next room, but as you see this warrior here, what you're going to want to do is just follow it round, and then you're going to want to go into the next room and do the same with the other one. And the lever here is on the north wall. Need to make sure that you get past the two warriors in sync. Quite easily to do though. Pull the lever again, it kills the warriors and then breaks down the barrier for you. Head through the barrier. Alright, okay, so once you've now passed through the barrier, you're going to want to continue in a northerly direction. Just another note, if you go to the chest, there's another sapphire, and there is another 250 coins there. Alright, okay, so as you can see here, there is two. You're going to want to follow this one closely and get past these two here. And then you're going to want to sort of go into the bridge area in the middle. Then you're going to have to wait for this one to come round, and you literally have to follow about 3/4 of the way around. Unfortunately, I wasn't far enough forward there, so that's what happens if you fail. So let's try that again. You need to keep on your toes actually, you cannot really wait here, which is unfortunate. So see this one coming, we need to get behind it, like so. Now as you've seen there, it did one hit me, it will one hit you, and it'll only just put you back to the start of the wee subsection. Should be the lever over there, I think, I hope. Yeah, there's the lever over there. So you need to make sure we continue following this warrior here, and then run over and pull the lever like so, and that will kill all four of them, and it will unlock the barrier for us, which is the most important thing, while it's doing it at a very weird angle. Okay, so now that that barrier has been broken down for us, we're going to pass through it, and then we're going to head west, and then we're into this large room here. You're going to enter into another cutscene, and then basically this is where the boat is, this is the final fight, and these are the villagers that you are trying to free. So first of all, you can attack them if you want. Do we have to attack them? You actually have to attack them before we board the boat, which is kind of unfortunate. Again, there's another chest there if you're wanting some loot. Right, okay, so once you have killed them, and if you want to get anything out of the chest, please do so, then you're going to want to walk up this plank here. It's not like a click on to go up another level, you'll just walk onto it. Now, sort of a wee cutscene will begin. Now, this boss has two parts. You need to attack all the tentacles first of all. Tentacles aren't too difficult to kill. We can continue attacking. And then basically all you need to do is just, their health bar is all the way up there actually, it's really high up. What you need to do is you need to kill them all. So work your way around all four of them like so. Right, there we go, so that has me killed all four of them. Now you'll enter into another cutscene, and the main monster will come up from the deck of the ship. Just a note on them tentacles, they only hit like maximum 4 I think, but they hit a really large 82 when the tentacle smacks down on the deck. Anyway, what you're going to want to do here is you can see the health, oh shit, you can see the health at the top of the screen. You need to make sure you stay out of that water, 1. Also, if you attack the tentacles or if you get too close, then you need to watch out for these crab claws. You need to make sure you stay out of the way of the water as well. Attacking the tentacles is not going to help because they do not have any health points. You're going to want to be attacking the main boss here. The claw hits aren't very large, to be honest. You need to make sure again you're staying out of the way of the water. I'm just going to move back here just in case. Right, so there we go. Now he's getting mad. So what's about to come up, I reckon, is that there's going to be these things here, and you need to make sure you stay out the way of them or you'll get hit quite badly like I just did there. Might run out of food at this rate actually. So when that sort of powder sort of appears on deck, you do not want to be in the shadows. Right, okay, so I'm okay. I was okay until I ran into it, of course, knowing my luck. So continue running up and killing. I'm going to put Protect from melee on because I'm actually struggling here. Right, I'm okay there. Managed to not get hit that time. Back to the boss. Doing not bad now, getting some nice hits. Shit. No. Right, my bad. Right, I was in the clear eventually, but of course I tried to move out the way and fuck myself over. And there we go, just about done now.
Everything changes.
So there we go, avoided that one. And there we go, that is the boss dead. So you're going to enter into a final cutscene. And it's basically going to show the boss dying. And then it's going to show the villagers being set free. And you're going to look over, down to them and wave at them. And then you're going to be back inside the port. So Lucy's going to say you did it, you saved them. And then basically she's going to ask you to head back to the mainland now. We're going to hit yes. If you don't want to, you can stay around the island. You can activate Lodestone if you want by hitting no. So then you will start off by talking in Gudrik in his house. Welcome back laddie, congratulations, yada yada yada, XYZ. You're going to ask him, is there a reward? Why, I forgot, here you go laddie, and here you go, that is quest complete. You earn 1 quest point, 300 attack XP, 300 strength XP, 300 defense XP, 300 constitution XP, 3 black pearls, which basically you can only use 1 a day, but they're basically like large pessimistic stars, so they give you a large XP bonus. You can only use 1 of them per day though, and there's only 3 obviously, so you'll be able to do that over 3 days. So that gives me, for a skill of level 70, 72, it'll give me about 12 to 14k. Also gives you 2 treasure hunter keys, and there we go. So continue, and that is the quest over. You might want to deactivate your prayer mines are still on. If you want to return to Ashdale at any time, just walk along here and then board the gangplank like so. So you can return to Ashdale, you can play the tutorial, or I don't want to return. I'm just going to return to Ashdale to activate the lodestone right now. Also another note, when you are ending the quest you want to make sure that you have 5 free inventory slots, just so you can accept all the lamps and the black pearls. As you can see now, I'm back on the island, but I'm not doing the quest. So anyway, let's just check the quest log to see that it is complete. A shadow over Ashdale is now complete. So there we go guys, hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, thank you for watching this video. If you've not already, please leave it a like rating. Comment below for quest suggestions that I can do in the future. My plan is to do a RuneScape video every single week from now on. Some people have been suggesting while Gudrik sleeps. I'm nowhere near the requirements for that quest unfortunately, but hopefully by Christmas I should have the requirements. That is the Christmas goal. Next quest I'm hoping to do is Within the Light, which should be done next week, but I need to get 75 range, which I'm working on, and then in 2 weeks time I think it's going to be Plague's End, so we'll wrap up the Elf quest series there. 2 videos you guys might have missed. One is my money making guide, which I keep referring to, but it is a great video. You can make 2 million GP in an hour with no or low requirements. All methods are still active, and it's really simple and not that difficult to make money from. Also, Roving Elves quest guide, go check that out. That's a really short basic quest, but it's some good quest points and it'll help you out a lot. Subscribe for more content guys, and I'm out.